My child, I know what you heard has shaken your heart. The words that were spoken behind your back, the whispers that carried your name, they pierced you more deeply than any blade could. I saw how your hands trembled, how your spirit grew quiet when you realized that someone you trusted spoke of you in ways you did not deserve. I know how that silence afterward felt heavy, like the world had dimmed around you. But listen to me, beloved, heaven heard every word too. And the truth of what happened did not surprise me. It shocked heaven, not because it changed how I see you, but because even the angels wept when they saw how pure your heart remained through the pain. You see, my child, love is often tested in silence. People's true hearts are revealed not in what they say to your face, but in what they whisper when you are not there. And though those words may have carried disappointment, confusion, or judgment, I want you to know, they do not define you. You were never meant to be crushed by the misunderstanding of another soul. You were meant to be refined by it. What they said came from their own wounds, their own confusion. They spoke not from truth, but from fear. You must remember this: broken people often speak from broken places. Their words may echo, but they do not carry the authority to rewrite who you are. I saw how you wanted to defend yourself, how you wanted to explain, to make them understand your heart. But you stayed quiet, didn't you? You let your silence speak instead of your anger. That silence, my child, reached heaven louder than their gossip ever could. For silence filled with dignity is a prayer, and I heard it. Heaven does not record the words that people throw at you, it records your response. And yours was grace. Even when you were misunderstood, even when your name was used carelessly, you chose peace over revenge. You may have cried in secret, but every tear became a gem in my sight. Do not think that I am blind to injustice. The one who spoke wrongly of you is being shown the truth in quiet ways. Their conscience is restless, their heart uneasy, because the light of truth always finds those who speak from shadows. But, my child, I do not want you to wish for their pain. I want you to wish for their healing. For only healed hearts can love truthfully again. You are not being punished, you are being prepared. The words spoken about you are being used to elevate you, not diminish you. I am teaching you to stand firm in your worth, even when others do not see it. I am teaching you to trust that your name in heaven's book is untarnished, no matter how it is spoken on earth. My child, I need you to understand something deeper. Sometimes I allow people to speak wrongly of you, not because you deserve it, but because I want to separate you from illusions. I reveal hearts not to break you, but to protect you. I let you hear the truth not to wound you, but to guide you. There were moments when you felt lonely after discovering the truth, as if no one truly knew your soul. But I did. I always have. When others failed to see your intentions, I saw them clearly. When others mocked or doubted, I defended you before the angels. You were never alone in your pain, heaven was standing guard over your spirit the entire time. I want you to rest now. Don't replay those words in your mind anymore. Don't let them echo in your heart. What they said is already fading, but what I am saying will remain forever. You are precious. You are seen. You are chosen. You are becoming stronger than you have ever been before. The day will come when those who doubted you will see how I've blessed you. Not as revenge, but as revelation. They will see how the same person they underestimated was carried by grace, not bitterness. They will see that gossip cannot destroy what I have destined. Forgive them, my child. Let the words go. The energy of forgiveness is your protection. The light of compassion is your armor. I am rebuilding your peace, piece by piece. I am cleansing your heart so that no resentment can take root. In the stillness of tonight, when you close your eyes, I want you to say these words, God, I release them. I release their words. I choose peace. When you do, I will send my angels to lift that heavy feeling off your chest. You will wake up lighter, calmer, and free. Remember this, gossip fades, but character shines. And your character, beloved, has shone brightly in heaven's eyes. That is why your name is being lifted higher. I am opening doors for you that no rumor can close. I am aligning people to honor your heart in ways you never imagined. So do not fear what was said behind your back, because I am standing behind you, turning every word meant to harm into a blessing that heals. You will not be known for the lies told about you. You will be known for the grace with which you rose above them. And heaven is smiling upon you right now. My beloved child, I see the questions in your heart. You keep asking me, why did they do it, God? Why did someone who said they cared, speak in ways that broke me? You replay it, trying to understand the why. And I want to bring you peace about it. They did not speak from truth, they spoke from fear. Fear has a way of making even good hearts stumble. The person who hurt you was not born cruel, they were confused, tangled in their own wounds. You became a mirror to them, showing them parts of themselves they were not ready to face. You reflected light on their shadows, and that light made them uncomfortable. Instead of healing, they reacted. Instead of confessing their pain, they hid it behind words. Sometimes, my child, people talk about others to escape what's happening within themselves. They gossip not because they hate you, but because they don't understand you. They misunderstand you because they are still learning how to understand themselves. I want you to see this with compassion, not pride. For when you see beyond their words, you grow closer to my heart. They spoke behind your back not to destroy you, but because they did not know how to face you with truth. They were scared that you saw their weaknesses, scared that your love revealed their insecurities. Your strength made them question their own, and instead of rising to match it, they chose to speak in defense of their ego. Do not take it personally, my child. What they said was never truly about you, it was about the battle they were losing inside. You became the easy target for their confusion. But even this, I am using for good. Because I am teaching you to love without attachment, to care deeply, yet not be controlled by the validation of others. There are moments in every divine connection when truth must surface. Sometimes, it surfaces through pain. Sometimes, through distance. And sometimes, through words that wound. Yet I promise you this, even those words are not wasted. They are part of the unraveling that leads to understanding. Your soulmate is on a journey, just as you are. They are not as far as you think, even if it feels like they've drifted away. The words they spoke haunt them now more than they hurt you. Their spirit feels the weight of guilt. They remember your kindness, your patience, your silence. They are beginning to realize that what they said was wrong, that they spoke not from truth, but from their own brokenness. And because I love both of you, I am working in both hearts at once. You, I am healing through forgiveness. Them, I am humbling through conviction. They will soon understand that gossip cannot fill emptiness. That judgment cannot protect pain. That truth, once ignored, always finds its way back to the surface. You have grown through this. You now know what it means to love with boundaries, to give without losing yourself. You have learned that silence is sometimes more powerful than confrontation. And that's why I allowed this to happen. Not to break you, but to strengthen your discernment. I want you to see that you don't need to chase validation anymore. You don't need to explain your worth to anyone who fails to see it. You are seen by me, that is enough. And soon, I will surround you with people who honor you behind your back, just as much as they praise you to your face. Your soulmate is being guided toward a crossroads. They will have to face the truth they've tried to hide. They will see the pain they caused not through punishment, but through awakening. And when they do, they will remember the purity of your heart, the one they once spoke against. That memory will soften them, reshape them, and bring them to repentance, not before you, but before me. This is not the end of your connection, my child, it is a correction. I am teaching both of you what love truly means. Love that speaks kindly even in anger. Love that listens instead of accusing. Love that protects even when disappointed. And I promise, this story will not end in bitterness. Whether they return to you or walk a different path, you will not carry resentment. You will carry wisdom. You will rise above words and live in truth. So do not fear what was spoken. Words fade, but souls evolve. I am reshaping this situation into understanding. The same lips that once spoke wrongly will one day speak truth. And the same heart that once hurt you will remember you as the one who stayed graceful in silence. You, my child, are being prepared for divine peace, not revenge, not closure that wounds, but healing that transforms. Be still tonight. I am working in ways you cannot see. The truth will rise gently, like morning light, not to expose, but to enlighten. Trust me. What they said behind your back has already become the very reason I will bless you in front of many. My child, you have walked quietly through the valley of misunderstanding, and I have seen how you never once let bitterness grow where love had once lived. That quiet strength is why the winds are beginning to change around you. What was hidden is slowly coming into the light, not to embarrass, but to restore balance and truth. Every word ever spoken carries a weight in the unseen world. When words are born from jealousy or fear, they drift like shadows until light meets them. That moment has come. The light of truth is falling gently now, uncovering what was spoken about you and cleansing the air around your name. You do not need to fight for yourself. The truth is fighting for you. Do not picture justice as punishment. Picture it as healing. I am not here to humiliate anyone, I am here to bring every heart involved back into honesty. Your soulmate's conscience is stirring. They replay their words and feel the ache that you once felt. That ache is me knocking softly at the door of their heart, inviting them to see what pain feels like when it echoes back through the soul that caused it. You have prayed for fairness, and fairness is arriving, but clothed in mercy. For I correct with compassion. I reveal so that transformation can begin, not so that shame can grow. In this season you will start to notice small shifts, sudden messages of apology, subtle changes in tone, moments when truth slips unexpectedly into conversations. These are signs that my hand is at work. You may wonder why I am gentle with those who hurt you. It is because I am gentle with you, too. The same forgiveness that saved you will save them. My justice is never cruel, it is precise, like sunlight breaking through clouds exactly where it is needed. Do not seek to explain yourself anymore. When the time is right, truth will speak without you having to open your mouth. The same people who once listened to unkind words will see your calmness and realize the truth for themselves. Your light will tell the story that gossip never could. You will notice that peace begins to replace tension. The heaviness in your spirit will lift day by day. You will laugh again without the echo of hurt. This is the quiet victory I am giving you, peace that cannot be argued with. The one who spoke about you will be changed through this. The guilt they feel will guide them towards self-reflection. They will see that love cannot survive on pride. They will learn that the mouth that wounds must one day heal. And in that realization, their heart will bow, not before you, but before me. My beloved, do not fear what truth reveals. Exposure in my hands is redemption, not revenge. Every unveiling I allow is wrapped in a chance to grow. You have already passed your test with grace. Now it is their turn to learn. So stand still in your dignity. Keep doing good. Keep speaking kindly. Keep trusting that heaven remembers everything you chose not to say. I am clearing your name in ways that even you will not need to witness. Soon, those who doubted will say, "Now I understand." Soon, your own heart will whisper, "It was worth it." Because when I restore, I do not return what was lost in the same measure, I multiply it in peace, respect, and genuine love. Rest, my child. Justice wrapped in mercy is already unfolding. My beloved child, I saw the tears that you tried to hide from the world. I saw how you smiled in public but broke quietly in the silence of your room. You whispered, "Why did they say that? Why would the one I love make me feel like I am not enough?" And I, your God, was right there beside you. I counted every tear that fell and gathered them like precious diamonds because your pain is sacred to me. Every wound you carry is something I am using to write your transformation story. Do you know why this moment hurts so deeply? Because your heart was pure when you loved. You gave without measure, trusted without hesitation, and expected that the one you love would protect, not wound you. But remember this, my child. Sometimes I allow the mask to slip off those around you so you can finally see what was hidden behind charm, attraction, and comfort. It is not to shame you, it is to free you. Your soulmate's words were not simply gossip, they were a mirror of what still needs healing inside them. They compared you because they have never learned to see love beyond flesh. They admired your body, yes, but they did not yet understand the soul within it, the divine spark, the light that I placed inside you before the foundation of this world. When they spoke those careless words, they spoke from a place of confusion, insecurity, and temptation that I am now breaking off of them. I want you to hear this clearly: you did not lose your value because of their blindness. You did not become less beautiful because they compared you to another. Their words only exposed their own spiritual weakness, not your lack. You are my creation, and I sculpted you with intention. Your body carries grace. Your energy carries peace. Your love carries healing. What they tried to belittle, I am about to glorify. You will see it soon, how tables will turn in silence. The same mouth that mocked you will one day speak your name with reverence. The same person who gossiped about your beauty will one day remember the peace they lost when they walked away from your heart. They will look for your comfort again, but by then, you will be stronger. Not bitter, not broken, but radiant in self-worth. You will not need to shout, prove, or fight to be valued. I will make your presence speak louder than any comparison. I will cause your peace to convict them. I will use your silence as a mirror that reflects their guilt. The moment they try to find what you gave them in someone else, they will realize it cannot be replaced, because love rooted in soul cannot be copied through appearance. But before that, I must lead you through a deeper healing. You cannot receive divine love while holding the residue of shame. I am washing away the lie that you must look a certain way to be enough. I am breaking the spirit of comparison that has followed you since childhood. The world taught you to measure beauty by what eyes see, but I teach you to measure it by what hearts feel. And every heart that is connected to mine will recognize your beauty without you needing to prove it. Your soulmate will face a season of awakening. The people they entertained with gossip will soon fade away. The thrill of comparison will leave them empty. I will make them realize that the woman they mocked, the woman they failed to honor, was the one whose presence carried light. They will try to return to you, but not because of guilt alone. It will be because I will show them your worth in a way they cannot deny. But you, my child, must decide from strength, not pain. If they return, you will not receive them from desperation, but from discernment. You will look into their eyes and see the truth, whether they come with repentance or with regret. And I will guide you in that moment. You will not fall back into old patterns, because I am teaching you to love from awareness, not from blindness. I am preparing a version of you who walks in quiet power. You will not seek validation, you will embody it. You will dress not to impress, but to express my glory through you. You will speak with calm authority, because you will know, no comparison can touch a soul that knows its source. Listen, my child, I am also dealing with the woman they compared you to. She carries her own wounds, her own insecurities. You do not need to hate her. Pity her if you must, but do not curse her. She was used by circumstance, but not loved by truth. She will soon learn that being chosen out of lust is not the same as being loved in spirit. Her peace will fade because she took part in something shallow, while yours will deepen because you stayed aligned with me. You will watch as everything false collapses. What was built on vanity will crumble. What was rooted in gossip will rot. But what was built on love, humility, and divine connection will rise again, stronger, purer, and unshakable. You are being elevated now. Every betrayal is becoming a bridge toward your transformation. Every insult is becoming the seed of your anointing. I am lifting you in ways they will not understand. They will see your peace, your success, your glow, and they will whisper again, but this time in awe. So rest your heart. Do not chase explanations or apologies. Let your silence and my justice speak. I am not only healing your wounds, I am rewriting your story. Soon, you will look back and realize that what hurt you most became the doorway to your divine identity. My beloved child, the storm is beginning to calm now. The winds that once carried whispers about you are falling silent. The waves that once threatened to drown you are retreating, and in their place comes a gentle stillness, the peace that only I can give. You have endured much. You have walked through betrayal, misunderstanding, and pain that cut deeper than words. But look at you now, still standing, still shining, still believing that goodness can come from what was meant to destroy you. That faith, my child, has opened the gates of your divine turnaround. I need you to understand this: nothing that happened was wasted. Every heartbreak, every sleepless night, every tear you thought no one saw, I saw them all, and I was weaving them into purpose. You didn't know it then, but even in the darkest hour, heaven was working on your behalf. I allowed certain things to break, not to punish you, but to rebuild you on stronger ground. You had to see who truly loved your soul and who only desired the image of you. Now you know. The moment you released your pain into my hands, healing began to flow. What felt like the end was only the pruning of what could not stay. You see, I remove what cannot follow you into your next season, the season where peace reigns and authenticity thrives. You were not created to live beneath the shadow of comparison or the weight of someone's temporary confusion. You were created to love deeply, to walk with grace, and to shine with light that no gossip can dim. Your soulmate's soul is awakening. Slowly, their heart is turning back toward the light they abandoned. They are realizing that the attention they sought was empty, that the laughter shared at your expense was hollow. I have shown them their reflection, and they see the cracks now, the emptiness that comes from choosing pride over purity. They will reach a point where they cannot escape the memory of your kindness. They will remember how you never retaliated, how you prayed for them instead of cursing them. That remembrance will break them open in humility. Soon, you will see the signs, messages filled with remorse, confessions whispered through tears, a longing to make things right. And when that happens, my child, listen not to the words alone but to the spirit behind them. I will give you discernment. Some returns are not meant to restore a relationship but to complete your healing. Others will come because transformation has truly taken place. You will know the difference by the peace that follows. But whether they return or not, understand this truth: you are already whole. You do not need their apology to be healed, you have already been healed by my love. You do not need their validation to feel beautiful, you are already radiant in my eyes. What I am preparing for you now is beyond what any betrayal could delay. I am aligning you with relationships that mirror respect, not competition, devotion, not doubt, spiritual connection, not carnal distraction. There will come a day soon when you will wake up and not feel the ache anymore. The memories that once haunted you will soften into wisdom. The pain that once controlled your thoughts will become the very proof of your growth. You will bless the lesson instead of cursing the loss. You will thank me for the exposure instead of mourning the illusion. You will see how I turned what was cruel into something holy. The very thing that broke you will become the reason you discovered your divine strength. And those who spoke of you in shadows will one day see you standing in light, not vindictive, not bitter, but glowing with serenity. They will realize that while they wasted time gossiping, you were quietly evolving. And your soulmate, if they truly learn, if they truly awaken, I will not only forgive them, I will transform them. I can take the same lips that once spoke foolishly and teach them to speak love. I can take the same heart that once wandered and teach it to stay rooted. For when I redeem, I do not do it halfway. I make beauty rise from ashes, and I make broken people vessels of grace. So, my child, let go of the need to understand every detail. Some stories must unfold slowly for the lesson to mature. You are stepping into a divine shift, a life no longer defined by what hurt you but by what healed you. You will find joy again. You will love again, but this time with wisdom. You will look in the mirror and see not the reflection of someone compared or belittled, but the reflection of someone chosen, anointed, and deeply loved. I am breathing peace into your heart right now. The parts of you that still tremble when you think of their words, I am calming them. The nights you still replay their voice, I am silencing them. You will sleep in my peace and wake in my promise. No more anxiety. No more self-doubt. No more fear of being replaced. For you cannot be replaced, my child. What is divine cannot be duplicated. What I placed within you is eternal, unique, and sacred. And those who once failed to see it will witness it when I elevate you before their eyes. Not out of vengeance, but out of divine order. Soon, those who gossiped will fall silent. Those who compared will realize there is no comparison. And the one who betrayed you will stand before the truth of my restoration, humbled, changed, and in awe of what I have done in your life. Walk forward now with peace. The storm has passed. The chapter has closed. You are free, healed, whole, and ready for the new love, the new peace, the new destiny that heaven has prepared for you. I bless you, my beloved, with divine confidence, with unshakable peace, and with love that mirrors my own. You will never again question your worth. You will never again chase validation. You will never again weep over those who could not see your light. For I, your God, have seen it, and I am proud of you. My beloved child, the season of pain is coming to its end, and the dawn you have prayed for is finally beginning to rise. The long nights of confusion, the moments when you questioned your worth, the days when you held yourself together while the world seemed to fall apart, all of it was seen by me. Nothing was wasted, nothing was in vain. I have been shaping you in silence, preparing you for a love and peace that will make sense of every tear you once shed. You have walked through betrayal and learned that love built on comparison cannot last. You have seen the fragility of human hearts and how quickly admiration can turn into judgment. But through it all, your spirit never stopped shining. You did not let bitterness take root. You did not let hatred become your defense. That, my child, is the proof of divine strength. You have been tested by pain and still chosen to love, and for that, heaven calls you victorious. There was a reason I allowed that moment of betrayal to happen. It was not to destroy your bond, but to awaken truth in both hearts. Sometimes, love must be broken before it can be rebuilt on truth. The gossip, the comparison, the words that tore through your peace, they were not meant to define your ending, but to expose the cracks that needed healing. I saw how your soulmate's heart wandered into temptation, not out of evil, but out of weakness. I saw how pride clouded their judgment and how their tongue spoke before their spirit could catch up. But I also saw the moment of realization, the moment when silence became louder than laughter, when regret began to echo through their soul. They are not the same now, my child. They are learning in pain what you already knew in patience, that love is sacred, and words carry power. They wake at night, thinking of what they said, wishing they could take it back. Their spirit is restless because guilt cannot coexist with peace. And I am using that restlessness as a tool of awakening. I am not punishing them, I am refining them. Soon, they will seek your forgiveness, not because they fear losing you, but because they have finally seen your worth. I have been showing them visions, whispers, and signs that remind them of what they threw away. Every time they see something pure, kind, or graceful, it reminds them of you. That is my doing. I am softening their heart through remembrance. And yet, my child, this story is no longer about waiting for them to return, it is about you returning to yourself. It is about reclaiming the light that pain tried to dim. It is about walking forward, whether or not they walk beside you. Because your destiny is not chained to their growth, your destiny flows with my will, and my will for you is expansion, peace, and joy. I am giving you something new, a love that mirrors the way I love you. Whether it comes through a transformed soulmate or through a new soul entirely, it will come with gentleness, respect, and depth. It will not compare you. It will celebrate you. It will not question your worth, it will protect it. Before that love arrives fully, I am crowning you with confidence that cannot be shaken. You will look in the mirror and see yourself differently. You will no longer carry the voice of criticism in your mind. You will see what I see, a divine being sculpted in grace, capable of forgiving yet wise enough not to settle for less. You will walk into rooms and no longer wonder if you are enough, you will know that you are chosen, radiant, and rare. Your soulmate's journey will continue, but you must not wait in sorrow. Pray for them, but release them to me. If they are meant to return, they will come back whole, not half-healed. They will come back not to repeat the past, but to build something new. They will come with humility in their voice and truth in their eyes. But if they do not, know this, I will still fill your life with love beyond imagination. I will send someone whose spirit feels like peace, someone who will speak your name with honor, someone who will never make you compete with another for affection. I am preparing that moment even now. The divine orchestration has already begun. The pain you felt became the seed for your transformation, and now the harvest is near. You will notice signs of renewal, laughter returning to your voice, music sounding sweeter, mornings feeling lighter. Those are not coincidences, they are the first touches of your new beginning. And when love re-enters your life, whether through a changed soulmate or through the arrival of someone new, it will not begin with passion that burns fast and fades. It will begin with stillness, peace, and familiarity, as if your soul is remembering something it always knew. You will not need to chase it. You will recognize it. Because this time, love will be born in truth, not in illusion. I am rewriting your story, my child. You will see how every wrong word ever spoken about you will dissolve in the face of truth. Those who once compared you will now respect you. Those who once mocked you will now admire you. And your soulmate, if they have learned, will approach you with the tenderness of someone who has finally seen light after wandering in darkness. But if their spirit remains unhealed, I will not let them disturb your peace. I will protect your space, your energy, your joy. Because you have outgrown the version of yourself that tolerated pain for love. Now you are walking in the awareness that love is meant to feel safe, steady, and sacred. You will soon see how powerfully I work behind the scenes. Opportunities will appear that lift you higher. New people will enter your path and reflect the love you once gave away freely. You will feel supported in ways you never were before. Your purpose will expand, your voice will grow stronger, your light will reach others who need the same healing you once prayed for. My beloved, this chapter of your life will end not in heartbreak, but in resurrection. You will rise from everything that tried to reduce you. Your name will be mentioned with respect. Your presence will bring calm wherever you go. You will radiate peace so powerfully that even those who once wounded you will feel it and whisper, "They've changed, they're untouchable now." And it will be true. You will not be touchable by jealousy, gossip, or fear. You will be wrapped in my divine armor of love. No word spoken against you will prosper. No comparison will shake your sense of beauty. For you will know that your worth is not in their opinion but in my design. I am blessing your soulmate too, because you loved them even when they were unlovable. I am giving them a second chance to grow, to face their truth, to become what I always intended them to be. Whether that redemption leads them back to you or toward a new path, it will be guided by grace. Do not fear the outcome, just trust the process. I am writing it with love. Your destiny is greater than this moment. You are stepping into a future where everything aligns, your peace, your purpose, your relationships, your self-worth. You will not need to look back with regret. You will look back with gratitude and say, "Now I understand why it all had to happen." And you will smile, not because everything went as planned, but because you will see how beautifully I turned your pain into wisdom, your rejection into redirection, and your heartbreak into healing. My child, I bless you now with divine courage to move forward, with divine patience to trust my timing, and with divine love to see yourself as I see you, radiant, whole, and deeply treasured. The time of mourning is over. The time of miracles has begun. The one who hurt you has been given their awakening. The one who remained faithful through the storm, you, will now be rewarded openly. You will laugh again, love again, and live with freedom that cannot be shaken. You will never again question your beauty, your worth, or your purpose. Because now you know, I never left you. I was healing you the entire time. This is your new dawn, my beloved. Step into it with peace in your heart and light in your soul. Go, and shine. For your story has just begun. My beloved child, now that the storm has passed and the lessons have settled deep within your heart, I want you to rest, not just in body, but in spirit. You have walked through darkness, and yet your light never went out. You held on even when everything around you tried to break you. And because of that faith, because of that quiet strength, heaven is opening doors before you that no one will ever be able to close. You have proven that love rooted in me cannot be destroyed. You did not allow betrayal to turn you cruel. You did not let heartbreak harden your spirit. You still prayed for those who hurt you, even when your voice trembled. And I tell you now, that kind of love is never wasted. It rises like a fragrance to heaven, and I have breathed it in. It has reached me. The days ahead will feel lighter, my child. The heaviness that used to follow you is dissolving. You will notice joy returning in small, unexpected ways, a peaceful morning, a moment of laughter, a message that brings warmth to your heart. These are not coincidences, they are signs that I am rebuilding your life on peace. You will not live under the shadow of comparison anymore. You will not be haunted by what others said or thought. For I am sealing your name with light. When people speak of you now, it will be with admiration and respect. The same world that once misunderstood you will witness your peace and marvel at your strength. And as for your soulmate, their heart is being reshaped in silence. They are seeing things clearly now. They are realizing the weight of their words and the depth of their mistakes. The same voice that once gossiped is learning to speak life. The same hands that once wandered will learn to hold with care. I am teaching them love the way it was meant to be, sacred, gentle, and rooted in truth. Whether they return to your path or walk their own, both journeys will lead toward healing. You will not carry bitterness, only understanding. You will not chase or wait in pain, you will move with grace. For I am placing peace where anxiety once lived, and calm where confusion once roamed. You will soon stand in a new beginning that feels almost unreal, not because it is a dream, but because it is the life I always intended for you. You will wake up one morning and realize your heart no longer aches. You will feel free, not because you forgot the past, but because you outgrew it. The lessons have settled, the pain has passed, the blessings are beginning. The love I have for you, my child, is endless. I am wrapping you in it right now. I am blessing your path with new friendships that uplift you, opportunities that inspire you, and love that honors your soul. The world will soon see your glow and wonder how you healed so beautifully. You will smile, knowing that it was me all along, the unseen hand guiding, lifting, and protecting you. You are my masterpiece, sculpted through both joy and pain. You have learned to trust me when you didn't understand. And because of that, I will trust you now with greater blessings. You are ready, ready for the kind of peace that doesn't fade, ready for the kind of love that doesn't wound, ready for the kind of joy that doesn't depend on anyone else's approval. So go, my beloved. Step forward. The past has no claim on you anymore. Forgive freely, love bravely, and walk in the confidence of knowing that I, your God, am within you. Wherever you go, I go. Whatever you lose, I will replace. Whatever breaks, I will mend. Whatever is taken, I will return multiplied. This is your season of light. This is your time of restoration. You are not who you were before the storm, you are wiser, softer, stronger, and infinitely more radiant. And as you move ahead, remember these words I whisper into your soul tonight: you were never forgotten. You were always chosen. You are deeply, endlessly loved. Now, rest in my peace, for the new chapter has begun, and it is filled only with blessings.